You would be a target if Tinubu would be like Umaru, because it happens to me. Turai Yaradua'S says to Remi Tinubu, welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel to get notified when we post our juicy news updates. Please click on the notification bell. The former First Lady Turai Yaradua'S has thrown out some advice to the incoming First Lady of a country, Remi Tinubu, as her husband prepares to be sworn in and on the May 29th, 2023 as the President of the country. The wife of late Alhaji Umaru Musa Yaradu'a, who was speaking on a program, according to Vanguard News, urged Remi Tinubu to be patient, noting that she would be a target if her husband Bola Ahmed Tinubu would be like her late husband Umaru. Turai, who made such statement, noted that it happened to her as she was a target after they tried to upset her husband by attacking her when they realized that he was not corrupt. The former First Lady, who urged Remi Tinubu to be severely patient in the course of her journey, further added that she will be the only one that can give her husband genuine advice. She said this is because if her husband would be like Umaru, who stood for the right cause, she would be the target. That was what happened to me. My husband was not taking alcohol. He does not go after women. He was not corrupt. So the only thing they could do to upset him because he loved his wife was to attack his wife. Recall that Bola Tinubu had in eulogizing the late president, Umaru noted that he will follow the footsteps of the former president. Except from the interview goes first. The former First Lady Turai said, "Thanks be to Allah. My advice for her is that she should be patient and continuously to be patient. This is because if her husband would be like Umaru, who stood for the right cause, she would be the target. That was what happened to me. My husband was not taking alcohol. He does not go after women. He was not corrupt. So the only thing they could do to upset him because he loved his wife was to attack his wife. She should be patient and never relent in advising him. She is the only one that would genuinely advise him. Others will only tell him what he wants to hear. The wife is the only one that would give him information and ask him to investigate, and he should leave other things to Allah." This one touched me, oh. Others will only tell him what to hear. You don't see him? That is why I keep saying people who are going to be, who Tinubu is going to be picking to work with him, should pick them very carefully. There are people who are only there for their stomach. There are people who are only there to eat. They're not go there to work. And they tell you, people with the flock around them now, they tell them, say, Jagaban, no forget me for this one. Jagaban, no forget me for that one. Now what did they go there to do? To go eat. I'm an Igbo, but Yaradu'a is my bestie. He's my best president. I still respect him, even though he's no more. Okay, my dear, it is the last paragraph for me. Meaning, people when they are around the president, they know they tell him the truth. Hey, he needs to bring in people who genuinely want this country to, to work. They want to make this country work. Now people ain't go bring in. If he mistakenly puts people will be say now for their own selfish interest now they want, it is finished. I'm telling you, it is completely finished. Yaradu'a is Nigeria's vice president. He's a free and non-corrupt leader. We also continue to rest in perfect peace, sir. We miss you, but God loves you most. Had Yaradu'a finished his first term would have been abused more than Buhari. That is our way. If you want to be loved, you must be a little to the right, then a little to the left, which is a little difficult because we hardly appreciate good if it is not self-centered. I don't think so. Everybody carry on from out today. He almost finished now. 3 years now, right? He almost finished his first tenure. What is all in the talk? Yeah, the things were moving well. The economy was booming. During that time, just 3 years, he was able to achieve that. Come on now. Okay. So Tinubu is not corrupt. How dare you compare Yaradu'a, who was a saint, to Tinubu? I don't start. Umaru was not corrupt, and you said that you will follow his footsteps. Are you sure? Time will tell. The former president, Yaradua'S, is totally opposite of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Former President Umaru Yaradu'a would have been the best president Nigeria would have had if not for ill health that led to his demise. Turai has spoken the truth, and it is coming for the horse's mouth. Let Mrs. Tinubu be guided, even though in my candid opinion, Asorock is a total contrast to Yaradu'a based on what his wife said about him. Remi does not look like such a woman. I smell arrogancy, snobbishness, and pride within her. Watch out and quote me. That was what I was even going to say. Now, good wife they give your husband good. I don't talk anything is not a good wife, but in Yaradua'S case, a good wife they give your husband good advice, and now also good wife. Now they tell the husband, "Oga, this thing way you do, you know they okay." When the husband feel quarrel from now till next year, he go still tell him, go say if you like quarrel with me till next year, this thing way they do, you know they okay, and I don't do my own part by telling you. You dare your hand to adjust to. You dare your hand to adjust. Okay, they tried to upset her husband by attacking her when they realized he was not corrupt. So this one isn't corrupt too. You mean to say, oh, I know if it laugh, I beg. This is the highest corruption I've ever seen. I've never ever seen before. So now, the wife of later have started misleading Mrs. Tinubu to the extent of teaching about things, the things she must do and the things she must not do. Now, wow, but belly people everywhere. What do you mean? She's just giving advice that, and waiting the woman talk with the okay. She must say she'd be very patient with her husband, very patient. That they are going to be attacking her if they cannot get to the husband, if they cannot upset the husband through anything. They are going to be doing what? They're going to be attacking her. You understand? And this also means that she herself, as the good wife that she is, she was dishing out good advices to, to her husband. You see, people with there around, I'm going to tell her what's anyone here, so that you know, if an appointment way now they give them, the appointment goes to stay. And if you think I'm not true, Nandi, Nandi, the president's wife, then I go give him good advice. Then I go tell him as it be truth. Okay, Turai, my first is prayers for the soul of a late husband. I never had it so good. Okay, I had it so good when your husband was in charge. You're also making her remember what happened when her husband, Musa Yaradu'a, sudden death, stirred some havoc. Well, all I'm saying is, I think this is high time we go back and think about what will become of us when we leave. Are they going to be saying such things about us? Now be the cuckoo. Now be waiting they call legacy. Not be all the money. Many people are not even going to remember. Nobody talk about his wealth here. Nobody talk about the fact that Yaradu'a was the president. He had too much money. Nobody talked about it. Alright, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.